You can die. So can you. Same goes for really all of you. Yeah, hopefully the mic isn't like picking up any background noise, because I like to hear it myself, but I can't stand wearing headphones. Like, I just have this thing where my ears cannot take it. I used to wear headphones all the time, and it would just like destroy my ears, and I hated every second of it. So I eventually just got to the point where I said, no, I rebel. I'm not ever wearing headphones again. So, you know, luckily I you know, have my own neat little room tucked away, so it's not near anyone else, so I can have, you know, sound blowing through the speakers all the time that I want. I don't turn it up super loud or anything, but I can just have sound through the speakers all the time. It doesn't bug anyone. They can't hear the music I'm listening to or anything. Not that I listen to music during games, although maybe I should. It might improve my overall gameplay. That would be weird, listening to music while you're commentating, but not having the music be part of the commentary itself. Maybe I should try that sometime. Maybe I'd be more, maybe my commentary would be more like, I don't know, rhythmatic or something. Is rhythmatic even a word? Okay, let's increase focus. I want to be more focused, and I don't want to have to drink caffeine to do it, so I can't upgrade Icy Blast, so let's just go with Elemental. Every time I can't upgrade Icy Blast or the Ice Freezing one, whatever it's called, I'll just upgrade the Elemental one. My buff, basically. You can die. Okay, it looks like we're coming across some pathway here. We can go into the Stygian area. Again, I'm not going to do that unless I actually get a side quest for it, because I don't see the point in going into a dungeon just for the sake of going into a dungeon, and I want to explore the entire area first and make sure I'm not missing a side quest that's asking me to go into said dungeon. So, initially I wasn't a big fan of exploring the entire area, but now that I've found a couple dungeons that don't have quests for them yet, I think it might be in my best interest to do exactly that. Okay, so we've explored this entire little area up here. We'll have to backtrack a bit again. There is quite a bit of unexplored land near the entrance to this whole area. Oh, it actually does look like this. There, it continues on a little bit. Okay, anyway, I'm trying to like look at the map at the same time as doing other stuff, so. Dune Burrowers. No, get out of here. I wish there was a way for me like to conserve my health a little bit better, because, you know, I don't mind using these potions because they're not terribly expensive, but I am going through them pretty quickly. It's a sacrifice that must be made. Yeah, you just have to drink a potion up there. At least these big health potions do help me up pretty quickly. Heal me up to full, even if I take a bit of damage, so I guess I'm wasting a bit of potential healing. Just pick up the belt, dude. Just do it. Belts are good. They hold up pants. They keep men from having wardrobe malfunctions. I guess women wear belts too, but women wear belts for style. They don't wear them to actually hold up their pants. That's a discrepancy between men and women. Men wear things because they're functional, and women wear things because they're stylish. Although I can be pretty stylish. Alright, let's see if there's anything up here. There is a chest. Okay, there's a prisoner here with an exclamation mark over their head. Hopefully, that prisoner will ask me to go into one of these dungeons, and then I will do that. And I will feel like it's not a dungeon wasted. You can die. My health potion going on at the moment, so I don't feel too bad about just standing there and taking some damage. Chests. Lots of stuff. Another chest. More stuff. My inventory is probably nearly full already. Or are you just going to reward me for freeing you from your captors? Is this better than what my pet currently has? Yeah, it has about twice the armor, but it doesn't have any enchantments. So probably worth it. Okay, pet, you can sell all of this stuff. I don't even care. I'll look at the blue ones. How about that? Nope. Yes, actually I will equip that. Good thing I actually looked at those before just saying screw it and dumping all of them. I'll sell off that socketable as well, because I don't have anything to socket right now that's not already socketed, and it's not very good. Saves me in inventory space. Okay, prisoner, do you have any friends around here that might be in the giving out quests mood? Because I'm sure in the taking a quest mood. There seems to be a discrepancy between my mood and the inhabitants of this land mood. They're completely thankful to reward me from freeing them from their captivity, and I'm like, hey, you know, if you want to be a little more selfish and ask me to do more for you and then reward me even more for doing it, I'd be okay with that. And they're like, nope, I'm satisfied the way I am. It's all cool, bro. And I'm like, okay. I want something to do, though. I thought I already explored this middle-ish area, but I guess not. It must happen. The OCD commands it. Big health potion. Yeah, I went into this middle area and I talked to some dudes, but apparently it didn't count as me exploring it. Or maybe that was a different area that I went into and I'm just confusing it with someone else. Something else, not someone. There's a complete difference between those words. I should probably kill these Dune Burrows before I get surrounded and destroyed. Okay, Dune Mother, I'm sorry about your children, but they were pissing me off. That's what I had to say to my, never mind. I've just been... Kill him. And destroy the... Anyway. We'll go back probably to the start of this area now. And see if there's anything that interesting for us to see over there. Whole bunch of unexplored land right here. I mean, it's the start of the area. I mean, if there's any place where they'd put a quest, it would make sense if they put it at the start of the area, because that's where someone would find it, you'd think. Perhaps not. Bone pile. Leaving the Embercraft. I didn't want to leave the Embercraft. It was a nice place. More gold from my pets, selling, just steadily increasing the gold, which will probably eventually one day be being spent on potions. I don't know what the next potion is after big health potions, but I'm pretty sure there is one. It's probably what I'll spend all this gold on one day. Bone pile. I do know that eventually you get into areas that are pretty difficult. I mean, I've come across a few difficult areas already. I mean, none of them have been, like, unable to manage. Like, the hardest areas have been able... I have been able to get past pretty easily just by, for the most part, shooting stuff, and then when I get too low on health, running back a little bit and drinking potions. So, nothing too crazy yet, but it gets worse. There is a difficulty curve. Not a steep one, but it's there. As it should be. That's why I like games, you know. They don't start off too difficult, but they don't end up too difficult either. I'm not much of a huge difficulty person. Some people are into stuff like that. Some people like getting frustrated and having to attempt something over and over. Not I. That is not the situation I want to be in at all. Okay, so that area was relatively disappointing. There's nothing there at all, quest-wise. So we'll explore down here, the other side of the entry area. Big health potion. Thank you very much. Let's do this. Shrine of Skill Mastery. That gives me some XP, right? Or does that just increase my XP? I guess I got a 2-minute buff timer there, so... I'm guessing that's probably just increases the XP I get for the next 2 minutes. Although I don't know of any areas that might have like a lot of high-level enemies in them, unless I went into that dungeon where I'm supposed to go to continue the main quest. Maybe. Other than that, though, I have no idea. So this Shrine of Skill Mastery is probably, for the most part, going to waste. Oh, there's lots of enemies here. I can kill all of you and gain bonus XP for doing so. Thank you, guys. Thanks for the XP. Okay, you can die. I'm feeling some dominoes right now. Just getting that urge, like right in the middle of talking, you're all of a sudden like, ooh, dominoes, that sounds pretty good. I gotta say, Domino's probably makes the best pizza I've ever tasted. There's something about their crust that is so intoxicating. I know I go off on the most random things sometimes, but not really a whole lot else to speak about when you're just in the middle of a wasteland looking for a quest that the game is never going to give you. I swear they wouldn't just put 2 dungeons out there in the middle of nowhere for no reason, right? They would give you a reason to go in them. I don't want to do a dungeon just for doing a dungeon. I want a quest to provoke me to go into the dungeon. I guess I could go into the dungeon and see if there's a quest inside. It wouldn't hurt. It's not too far off the way that I already have to go. We'll just explore this dungeon down here. We'll go inside it. If there's no quest inside, there's still a little bit of area left I can explore. We'll do that. It won't take long to explore the final part of this area. I'm sorry if you guys are getting bored, but yeah, I am too, a little bit. Okay, so we're almost done with this area, I promise. Yeah, if there's no side quest down here, I'll just go in that dungeon, and if there's no quest in the dungeon, I'll just head on and do the main quest. Another chest, more potential loot. Approaches. Well, that was one of the more disappointing chests I've ever had in my life. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any side quests down here. Okay, let's just enter this dungeon over here. If there's a quest inside, we'll do it. If not, we will proceed. Entering the shadowy crevasse. Please be a quest. I want to do a quest. Okay, apparently not. Oh, there's a lot of enemies around. Okay, this might be mildly interesting. I guess it wouldn't hurt too much just to go a little bit into this dungeon and see if there's anything interesting within. You're dead? Lots of fame. Oh! I almost just got killed by a Dune Burrower. That would have been something to write home about. We got another one of those basilisk couples that split into two when I killed them, so I think that was what caused the discrepancy. I love the word discrepancy. I don't know why. Oh, spiders. Ugh. Even kind of just like the look of spiders freaks me out a little bit. I turn into a 6-year-old girl when it comes around large spiders. Small spiders are fine, especially because I, live in a basement that is frequented by spiders, so I have to kill at least one every other day. But I've seen some big ones in my time. The bottom of my mouse pad has the corpses of at least 5 spiders on it. Well, I mean, they've been washed off, so it's not like they're still there. It's not like I just have dead spiders on the bottom of my mouse pad, but I have killed at least 5 spiders fairly recently with my mouse pad. It's probably my weapon of choice when it comes to actually fighting spiders, although I often have like empty Powerade bottles here, or sometimes even Powerade bottles with Powerade in them, because that's typically what is contained within Powerade bottles, believe it or not. But yeah, like I'll sometimes use that to combat spiders as well. And I had the biggest one I've ever seen, at least within recent years, on the wall, like right behind me, right as I was like recording a video. Luckily, it wasn't a commentary recording. I just looked up and I was like, oh my goodness. I think it was during an Isaac commentary too, and I had to like pause. And yeah, that was one of the more frightening moments of my life. My life was in jeopardy for a short amount of time. I don't think it was a poison spider or anything. They don't have those. They do have kind of what are they called? Brown recluse spiders around where I live, and I have been bitten by one, and they're not fun. But other than that, it's not too much to worry about. Okay, so we get a champion Dune Burrower here, which are never fun. I hate champion Dune Burrowers because they spawn a crap ton of their little Dune Buggy guys. Dune Buggy? That's not the right word for it, right? I don't even know what you would call one. Okay, all out of mana, but he's almost dead, so it's all good. And he didn't really even spawn any minions. Either that or my constant ice attacks were killing the minions faster than they could react. Urns. I love urns. Oh, so urny. So yeah, I guess I don't have a quest, and I don't really have any great reason to be in this dungeon, but I'll clear out this one. I won't bother clearing out the other dungeon that's kind of in the northern-ish part of this area. I'll just skip that one. But I will clear out this one, because like I'm pretty sure the main quest I'm supposed to be doing is like level 27 or level 24 to 27 or something like that, and I'm only level 24, so it wouldn't hurt to level up a little bit. That's my thought process anyway. All out of unlimited magic. I never have unlimited magic when I need it. I guess I kind of do sometimes, but for the most part, not really. I gotta say, this is probably like the mage character in Torchlight 2 is probably my favorite out of all of them. I have played as the melee character. I've played as like the engineer guy. The engineer guy is kind of cool. You can like spawn little robots and stuff. And the melee guy has, the melee attacks, buffs that increases damage, attacks that like hit enemies and do a lot of damage to them, that sort of stuff. Pretty your standard melee guy things. But the mage is probably the most fun overall, because you can just wreck large groups of enemies very, very quickly. We can finally upgrade to Icy Blast again, but the next upgrade is not until level 32. Shrine of Speed, yeah! Let's take advantage of this Shrine of Speed and just move on to this chest here. Kite all these enemies along with us. No, that's not the word right for it, right? Kite is like when you move side to side so enemies can't hit you very easily. Okay, so let's finish off the enemies in this area. It shouldn't take too long. That's good enough. I'm satisfied. Stairs down. Let's fight the boss. Hopefully we get to fight a boss in this dungeon. That's the general idea. 2 minutes left of speed, so I have quite a bit of speed here. Don't do drugs, kids. It's not good. That's what my parents told me anyway. These guys, oh my goodness, they really pack a punch. I guess they are level 25, so I'm also level 25, so I'm on the same level as them, really, but still doing quite a significant amount of damage to me. And I saw a champion enemy over here.